And we are back. The House of Mizrahi is proudly celebrating its 26th annual National Miza Weekend, which is a multifaceted celebration designed to provide a haven for individuals to decompress, reflect, and also be able to strategize. The House of Mizrahi is committed to addressing critical issues such as HIV and AIDS, poverty and homelessness, as well as mental health through community outreach and harm reduction strategies. Here now, sharing more, we've got the founder of the House of Mizrahi, Clark Mizrahi. Thank you so much for being with us, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, looking forward. You got a weekend coming up that's pretty intense.
It's usually intense. It's my 56th birthday actually, and I celebrate it every year for the last probably 35 years.
Yeah.
In ballroom. Yeah.
So when we talk about the work that you do, obviously. It's community focused and community driven here.
Yes.
With the house. And,
yes.
When we talk about the house, the purpose, I know one of them is really dealing with awareness.
Yeah, we try to get that out there any way we can.
Talk to me about that, because do you find that awareness is getting better these days, or because before there was a stigma and a lot of people wouldn't say anything, but now you have a lot more people trying to break the word out.
Yeah, I do feel it's getting out there slowly. I do feel that it's still a lot of stigma behind it because of basically the word of HIV, period, scares a lot of people from where it came from to now. So you just have to be in the streets, be with your kids, and basically just school them a lot on a lot of different things to just help the stigma try to go away, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and so you decided to create the house, right?
Yes.
And what was the background to say, listen, I want to do this?
Okay, before I even created the house, I was in a different house.
Okay.
And I started as a labesia.
Explain what a labesia is.
Labesia is basically, it's a foundation where the gay black men and trans women get together and we compete for different trophies. And all over the world, basically, different countries, different states. It's got so huge now, where they have TV shows and everything running with it. So basically, it's just a competition where who's going to be the greatest of what teams. We make up names, like my House of Mizrahi, you have the House of Ebony, you have the House of Muglair, and there's so many, it's probably like 35 different houses all around the world, maybe a little more than that. So that's basically what it is, a big competition for the gay community.
And so for yourself, obviously, having your own house, what does that mean?
That means you have conquered and you have won. I'm one of the ones that won more trophies and more categories to win different trophies than anybody in ballroom, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that feel for you?
It feels good to win something and to be in a place where no one other person is for the talent that you have. So it feels wonderful, actually.
Yeah. I want to talk. You got an event coming up between the 24th and 28th. I want to walk through a little bit of it and you share a little bit about it here. So on day one, we got some community workshops and a ballroom and agency town hall and some community outreach.
Basically to give back and to promote on basically HIV and just get the awareness out there with everybody that you can and build your brand at the same time. Yeah.
And then you also have street harm reduction and prevention.
Yes.
So what's that about?
Well, street harm, and I can't really say exactly what that is all about because basically someone else did that, a part of me.
Right.
But it's basically all giving back to the community in some type of way.
Cool. Then we go to day two. Day two is your birthday ball and celebration.
Yeah, my celebration is something that I do. I give back awards basically every year of my birthday, basically giving back to the community because that's way, I don't think you could give better than on your day to show the appreciation that you giving back on your birthday, meaning, yeah, that's just the day I want to do that because I think it means more to me. So.
And then after, I don't know how you gonna do this. After the party, you got the strategic planning and leadership.
Same thing, giving back to the community. We have to give back to the community only because the community gives us as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
The community always comes strong. So at the end of the day, you want to basically help the community in any type of way when it comes to HIV and awareness and all of that. So,
right. So when we talk about the LGBTQ plus community, a lot of needs, right? A lot of things that are going on right now.
Yes.
Bring us up to speed for like what people should be paying attention to in terms of ways that people are asking for public support, public engagement. How can people go about that?
To ask for public support in any situation with the gay community, you have to go to your leaders, and your leaders probably will go to different organizations to try to figure out what's the best way for that. That's the only way it will work for me. And when it comes to, your kids, the comfortability makes a lot of difference. If I don't know you, my kids is not going to really go to you. So that's why I always tell all the parents to go to, your kids, and make sure they're comfortable around you. So when you do bring them to outreaches and different programs, it will work for them as well, because they're so used to you, they're going to trust you to do whatever they need to do with the support of different organizations.
So with your ear to the ground and boots on the ground, what kind of needs are there out there that you're finding that people say, hey, we need more of this?
Well, there's a lot, from giving out condoms to accepting condoms, from living situations to HIV meds situations. You have to drug situations. You have so many different departments that can help you, and the only thing to get it out there is to really get these kids and make them your friend, make them respect you as a leader, and that'll help them find the right door to open to better their life. Period.
Reaching kids right now and having a conversation, because there are a lot of kids that are out there that are struggling in their sexuality, their identity.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit about what that conversation is like in terms of talking to kids when it comes to the struggle about identity.
The struggle is hard, and the way I would break down struggle is with the kids, that's still about getting to know them. See, this is where we fall short at in a lot of situations of not getting to know people, and they put some people into a kid's face that the kid don't know them. They're not going to open up to them. So when with the houses, we would get kids together and make sure they know us, and then we would find whatever they need and bring them there and go with them to make sure they're fine, because that's the only way where they will feel comfortable of saying what is wrong to better it, if that makes sense.
Yourself as an influencer, what do you feel like your message is to the community?
I have a few messages. One, I never drank, I never smoked, so that helps the community in a lot of ways when I do talk to my kids. By me being gay myself and having a child of my own, that brings a lot too, because I've been a parent and my son is 36 years old. So all of that, and the comfortability, I always say comfortability, because you have to make your kids comfortable to open up to you. So all of that comes with practicing with them, dancing with them, walking with them, meetings together. All of that helps before you can open up to any child to bring them to a place for help. Yeah.
So you got that.
So all of that I have inside me. That's what I do. Period.
What do you think? What do you attribute as your secret sauce, if you will?
My secret sauce is not looking my age, still dancing on my head, winning trophies, and being out in the community, helping whatever I can. I think that's my sauce.
Yeah. And the one message that you want to give people?
Love life, live life, and always take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to end up in a hospital, or you might be deceased in some type of way. Because at the end of the day, you only have one life, so try to live right. Yeah.
You talked about the fact that you've been you've won several awards around the world.
Over 1,800.
Over 1,800.
Yes.
I said several. I was being nice, but over 1,800. Out of all of them, is there one that really sticks out the most?
It's two that sticks out the most. The one I won here that moved my career completely was I won at the Apollo by myself, voguing. That's a part of dancing. And no other gay community person ever in life have won at the Apollo, Showtime at the Apollo televised. So I won that, and that changed me with doing the BET Awards, the MTV, all of that, the television stuff. And one more I got when I was living in Georgia for 25 years, I've got, my own day. Every June 29th is Andre Mizrahi Day in Atlanta, only because taking care of homeless kids and letting them live with me, basically to try to find a direction for them to lead right in their life. Yeah. So both of them is really what I, love.
I want people to know that, again, the 24th to the 28th, you're going to be here?
Yes, I will be in New York City, and it's going down, my 56th birthday. And I've been doing it, like I said, for 32 years with Mizrahi, but all together about 38 years, period. I've been running and making my name with the gay community and trying to lift positive thoughts in every type of way when it comes to life in my community.
Well, it's great to have you here.
I so appreciate you again, man. Thank you.
Hey, man, thank you for coming.
I so
Andre
appreciate
Clark
it.
Mizrahi with us. And listen, if you want more information, visit the website at thehouseofmizrahi.com. Encourage you, don't go anywhere. We got more open coming up. We'll be right back right after this.
All right.